just doing it, man. Just trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do it. Make it happen. You over here?
Yeah.
So what I say? I need to go back?
Nah.
Introduce everything or introduce everything again?
Nah.
We actually putting the cooking show together and we be doing it live, so I might do a couple of takes. You hear me repeating stuff, then that's what it is. So we doing the cooking show live. And shout out, this is the thing. Another thing I want to shout out Lance, because he always want me to do a cooking show. You know what I'm saying? When I had a little bit of drink, because you know I get down like that. So this shout out to Lance. Let me get my hold up. Got some V and OJ right here, Lance. This we go. We good. V and OJ. And it ain't good. Man. I almost didn't want to stop drinking now. That Jones crazy. Alright, so like I said, we're doing the peeling the crab, and then we get the crab meat. I got the shrimp, I got cod, and I got tilapia, and we're gonna make burgers in a little bit. I just gotta get more crab cracked. I'm gonna have some help. My wife's gonna help me, my lovely wife, to get everything up to par. I also have steak, so I'm gonna go through seasoning the steak and everything too. Yeah, I bought the crab last night, like 2 pounds of crab, and put these shells. Let me get a bag of these shells. Yeah, I bought 2 pounds of crab last night. For the fight too, and for what I'm doing. So these shells in this bag here. Whoa. Need a mop, bro. Let me get the mop right quick. Let's see. So yeah. So now I got, like I said, I'm gonna put everything together. I got a red pepper that I'm gonna chop up and put into the ingredients and the seafood burger as well, and the seasoning and all that stuff. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me grab this. Yeah, fight night. I think every fight night we kind of do something big every fight night for real. Especially when the big fights, we always do something big and cook big meals and whatever we don't eat the
day after.
It'd be the tailgate party.
Yeah. You know, football
so ain't no food wasted because whatever we don't eat tonight or whatever, it'll track on to Sunday, football Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's tailgate. So that's how we rolling with it. We'll get a couple of more. I think I should be good. Get about 4 more, so that way I can have it. It's kind of a little bit of process, cracking crabs and then taking the meat out. Especially if you're a crab eater and you doing it and you want to eat one. So it's kind of a yin and a yang on that one. That right there. Now I got some already here, but I want to get a little bit more. So these 4, I'll mix everything together and show you how to work that shot like that. Get a big mixing pot, you know what I'm saying, mixing bowl or whatever. But yeah. I used to love claws, but depends on how big they are. I might, get the meat out of those too. But I'm kind of started late as well. Just a little technical difficulties from last night. We parted last night, and then we got up and worked out. You know what I'm saying, and they got the engine rolling, so we back and we here now.
Live, baby.
Live. What time is it? 4:44. Wow. 4:44, huh?
Yeah. I've been seeing that every day for like the past 4 months.
For real?
4 or 5 months, I've been seeing 444 every day.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah, we're getting busy, man. So we're getting busy with the music. I know everybody do music, but it ain't like what we doing, so we doing something different. something. But yeah. So that's what it is, man. Live and direct. Live and direct. Oh, I do want to say this too, for real. Like I said, we big boxing fans, and we lost Sweet Pea Whitaker. And I heard one thing I heard to make me. Well, I knew he was big because my uncle told me years ago. We used to go to the arena and watch fights or whatever. Back in the day or whatever, and he would always tell me that Sweet Pea was a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how bad he was until I actually really saw him fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to see him, you know, in the hood or whatever too. You know what I'm saying? And man, so I was trying to get my stuff together so I can approach him to interview him, and he passed away, and he got hit by a car or whatever. But every fighter that's out here fighting right now, they took a lot from Sweet Pea. Even Tevin, what's the guy Tevin? What's his? I forgot.
Tevin Farmer.
He took all of Sweet Pea style, the whole everything. You know what I'm saying? He fight just like Sweet Pea. I'm not saying he took anything, but I'm just saying he fight just like Sweet Pea though. But I'm just, you know, I just wish I would have had the opportunity to interview him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what it is though. But Sweet Pea was a bad dude, man. He was a good boxer, and like a lot of fighters fight like him, and you know, took his style, his charisma in the ring. It was immaculate, man. I did want to ask him about the Oscar De La Hoya fight, and he had that fight. He just played around, man, and his corner man was telling him like, "Yo, man, you need to go ahead and like, you know what I'm saying." But he went in there with his, you know, doing him, and think he had it, and I'm like, he had the fight. He had the fight, and I think if he would have beat Oscar, he would have been celebrated like, man, shoot. Yeah, he would have been celebrated like tremendously, you know what I'm saying? But he still celebrated.
Yeah, he's still recognized as like one of the greats.
Yeah, he's one of the greats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His whole style was
welterweight. Greatest, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Greatest.
The greatest, you know what I'm saying? So he is the greatest welterweight. You know what I'm saying?
To me, he the greatest.
Huh?
To me, he the greatest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To me, for me too. Cause like, and he from here too.
That's what I'm saying.
But like I said, when I heard Snoop talk about him, when I heard Snoop say, man, Sweet Pea Whitaker.
Yeah. And he was talking to Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, he was talking to Floyd, man. He was talking to Floyd. He was like, Sweet Pea? Like, sheesh. Like, that was a bad dude. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch him, Magic Shannon. This was back in the day when they used to box at the arena. Only people know this. People that's running from around here that know about the arena. How many, even with the basketball games, Norview, Maury, you know what I'm saying, Booker T, you know what I'm saying, like, the arena was the spot, like, for big games and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had a lot of big games back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So, I might be interviewing some of the people from back that, you know, back in the 80s, the late 80s, 90s, when they had teams like around the area that was competitive, and like, man, we had so much talent around here. That's why you see the talent that's in the NBA or NFL, you know what I'm saying, from this area, because yeah, we produce those guys from around here. VA all day.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to family, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's my guy, you know what I'm saying? One of my, you know, some of my homies used to, you know, do something, work together and stuff, and you know, he, you know, had his, you know, his run with the rap game, managing and stuff now. You know, he working, you know, doing him. Shout out to fam. Shout out to For Real, the Clips. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Missy, Timberland, everybody from this area, man. That's what it is. But it's fight night, man. So we get hyped on fight night. And like I said, this cooking show is
Sean Porter versus Earl Spence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Major event. A major event. So,
ready to see that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. I didn't mean to do that. That's the only thing with peeling. Now, you can buy crab. You can buy the crab as well It might be expensive though. It's already, you know, peeled or whatever. Or for you, the crab meat itself. The crab meat right now, if you buy it, I mean, like just the crab meat, it's gonna be expensive. I can tell you that now. It's better for you to just buy what you want. If you want to get a dozen to make this situation happen, you can. Like I said, I bought 2 dozen because I know, you know, we like to eat crab and stuff, seafood anyway, so it's a fight night, so that's what it is on that. Just grind this together so it can make the seafood patty more condensed. And I'm gonna have some chunks of everything in here as well. So I just want to start off with just putting some of this in here once I make it. So a little bit of that, shrimp, tilapia, on the food processor. Nice amount of that right there. Here we go. Shit, I'm already plugging. That's good. Chill good. Clean. And cod in the food processor. And like I said, I'll make a seafood medley as well. Alright. So that's the end of that. I'll rinse that and clean that. Alright. So now
provider of intelligent nutritional solutions is celebrating our 25th anniversary with a special free offer today.
You seen any fights yet?
nah, they went back to this programming stuff right here. I don't know what's up with that.
I thought they must have went to FS1 or something.
Yeah, they must have went over there.
To promote your heart health, brain function, joint comfort, energy, vitality, and more. Here's the deal. Simply call right now.
See the other ones for the steaks. I'm gonna saute these. This is for the seafood right here. I ain't gonna lie, you good.
Oh,
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good.
your fault.
Something back. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta throw my OB in this joint, you know what I'm talking about? OB in that joint.
Auburn is an HBCU. I don't. It's not though. I'm trying to tell her
Auburn
it's
ain't
not.
no HBCU. Oh.
Yeah, she nice.
Yep.
She nice.
I got it.
So you're a good teamwork.
Absolutely. I have one word for this dish, and that is fun.
The 60s were fun.
Yeah, and this is such a good job. It works really nicely in the fact that it's so sharp and it cuts the richness of what's going on here in the pot.
Iron Chef and Natasha.
I'll get my other
In the battle
pan
of the
down
60s,
here.
there was no way
Do the
that
fries.
I wasn't gonna honor the tradition of flower power and the hippies.
A little late on them Jones.
Something else that was invented in the 60s is Hawaiian pizza. So it's a Berkshire pork tenderloin wrapped in a little bit of speck. And then to kind of mimic the Hawaiian pizza, we have compressed melons and pineapples, a chickamini onion, and some dehydrated cherry tomatoes.
So this is a classic Mai Tai, some Jamaican rum, some fresh lime juice, some orgeat, and then I used the culinary curveball here and made a sort of orange liqueur.
I think the drink is a terrific drink.
A good hearty breakfast that you can eat on the go. And cool, so accessible. So I will partner with sustainable farmers to find all those Thursday spices. and blend perfectly balanced seasoning mixes. But you don't need to know all that. You just need your food to taste great. Which I promise you.
Are you a semi-snacker? And after you test for snacker?
Delivery gone wrong.
We're gonna be expediting this order.
It could be a missing dipping sauce. It could be a wrong topping or ice cold.
We're done with your delivery insurance. If your delivery isn't what you expected, make a claim, we'll make it right.
I noticed you had an issue with your last delivery.
Can you make up for it? I exactly use pizza.
2 million Kentucky pizza delivered for $5.99 each.
And put our delivery insurance to the test.
Welcome back, food fans, to this tasty but Mad 60s meal. First, our chef has presented their offerings up to the judges. It's now time to go to round two. Mr. Chairman, take it away.
Alright, Chef Warner Show. Jeremy or Ted? Please tell me what your approach was to today's Mad 60s meal.
So I am definitely taking a trip to my own supper club. This is an ice cream wedge, a croquette, which is made with a bechamel, the ham from the altar. With it, we have a cocktail.
So when Alex tells me she's going to be supper club or 60s cocktail party, I'm going to go for the punch bowl.
That's great.
Second down, and Morgan push it behind him. He faked it to Salapapa, and that's the speed Tavares Kelly. Becky Jordan Young is with him.
Hopefully, they totally look at him as a linebacker, and he sat with his brothers and father and said, "You are a linebacker. You're not going to be an NFL quarterback." And he said, "Fine." And he is totally giving it to play linebacker. He could be an NFL linebacker.
The 2 quarters of defense in his high school career, and his rookie defense is getting off the field. Great coverage there. Tobias Moss with a late close on Terrell Jenna. Solid overall cover man. Second-year route. Plays with sound technique, ready eyes. Bryce Perkins, and nice job breaking on the football. John Berkeley with you in Capital One Studio update. Top one in Clemson and Charlotte on the ACC network. Trevor Lawrence, all sorts of time, finding T. Higgins open for a 458-yard touchdown. Clemson looking to make a school record 19th straight win up early on Charlotte, 7-0 in the first quarter. Also in action, San Jose going up against Arkansas. San Jose State with the lead. Among the other games, Oregon and Stanford on ESPN. Justin Herbert with the 12th touchdown pass of the season. Ducks leading Cardinals 7-3 at the end of one. Oklahoma State, number 12 Texas on ABC. Also in action. Much more to come on Goal Line, presented by Capital One.